Hey.
Hi. I'm meeting Mike and Molly and Jack here for drinks. I need a really nice table for 4, okay?
Okay, there's more, right? Because, you know, tables for 4 is kind of what we do around here.
Right. Oh, and I need a nice bottle of wine. Champagne. Make it champagne.
What's the occasion?
I'm trying to convince Jack to be on the cover of Blushing Bride magazine.
I don't know if we have liquor that strong around here.
Now, don't be the voice of doom. I'm nervous enough as it is.
You've got reason to be. I'll tell you what, I'll check out the cellar. I'll bring up something special.
Craig, how could I let you talk me into this?
Jack, you can't cancel that photo shoot. It'll break Carly's heart.
You really expect me to believe that turning our wedding into a carnival was Carly's idea? That's good, Craig. That's really, really good.
Jack, you may see this as an intrusion, but it's what Carly wants. Photo spread in Blushing Bride, the two of you on the cover. That's the truth, Jack.
Well, first of all, you wouldn't know the truth if he was wearing a name tag. And secondly, here's what this is all about, Craig. You can't stand the idea of Carly and me getting married, so you're trying your hardest to make our marriage a farce. It ain't gonna work.
You want to spend the rest of your life with Carly, don't you, Jack?
I want to, and will.
Well, how can you continue to refuse to acknowledge who she really is?
I do? Oh, please, tell me all about it.
Listen, Carly is still the same insecure little girl who grew up in Montana feeling unloved and unwanted, and you, with the sensitivity of a fire plug, can't see that.
Now, hold on just a minute.
No, you hold on. You listen to me, because you might learn something here. Carly has an idea for her wedding. Jack, an idea that might make her feel special. And now, is that wrong? Is it wrong for her to feel special on her wedding day, to be envied and admired by millions of people? You seem to think so. So instead of realizing how important it is to Carly, you reject it out of hand without even discussing it with her. Huh? What's the message here, Jack, for Carly? If stomping on Carly's dream is as easy for you, then you couldn't possibly love her as much as you claim.
You almost had me there for a second. That was your best shot. You gotta try harder.
I'm trying to help you here, Jack. I don't know why you're resisting this.
That's because I know Carly's dreams too, Craig. And they don't include turning our wedding into a media event and me into a male model.
Well, there you go, Jack. Why didn't I think of that?
What?
Maybe Carly isn't doing this for herself. Maybe she's doing it for you.
You've lost it, man.
No.
I know, because you've lost me too.
She knows how disinterested you are in fashion. You know, ill at ease. Maybe you're hiding some kind of inferiority complex. I don't know. That's not for me to say. But maybe she's trying to make you a part of this. Make you a little more comfortable in her chosen field.
No. No, it ain't gonna happen, Craig. You are not turning my wedding into Six Flags over Oakdale.
Fine, you know, nothing I can do about it if you want to change that.
Finally you accept this. Man, you are tough to get through to.
Jack, have you ever wondered what most people want from their wedding?
Yeah. They want to get married.
Yes, but what if they could have more? Huh? More than just watching their friends and family drink themselves into oblivion, eat bad food, and make saccharine toast and shoot bad videotape they're never going to watch. What if they could have, for a day, a chance to feel like royalty? Kiss the humdrum world goodbye. Feel a little bit out of the ordinary.
Here's a clue for you, Craig. Feeling like royalty, it's not all that important to me.
Yes, but it is to Carly. And that inability of yours to stop being Meatloaf Jack and rise to her level is what is going to eventually erode her interest in you.
You better not be lying to me.
Why should
If
I?
I find out that you're the one who came up with that idea...
Why would I, Jack? I'm not even going to be there unless you've changed your mind about inviting me to the wedding.
Oh, I haven't.
Well, there's still time.
I gotta talk to Carly about this. Something about this still isn't right.
All right, well, remember, Jack, sometimes a woman will say one thing, mean another.
So will a man.
Are we late?
No, Jack's not even here yet. Where's Mike?
Park in the car.
You all right? You seem a little wound up.
Really? Maybe because Rosanna called the cottage after you left, and I didn't hear her end of the conversation, obviously, but it sounded like she was just dying to tell Mike that I was the person that gave the donation.
Well, I don't think that matters. Even if she does tell him, he probably won't believe her.
Unless she has a copy of the check, and all she has to do is wave that in front of his handsome face, and we're history.
All right. I understand why you're worried, but just relax. It's not gonna happen.
Right, because Craig said that he was gonna be able to keep Rosanna's big mouth shut.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I don't see that as a guarantee. I just don't.
Well, you should. I told you what I'm giving him in return. He's just dying to use my wedding as a launching pad for Monte Carlo, and I told him I would only allow him to do that
If he stops Rosanna. I know.
Good. So he will. Simple as that. You're here. You ready? Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Brenda, Jack in the parking lot?
Yeah, we were going up the same space. I was here. He was all the way over there. Somehow he ended up in the space before I did.
Nice car job, Jack. You're not gonna beat me.
Hi, how are you, Mom?
Hey, wonderful. I'm so glad that we're together.
Who ordered the champagne?
I did.
How come?
Well, Jack, because every night that I spend with you is a celebration.
Right. So, is everything worked out for the wedding?
Yeah, I've been working on it, you know. And actually, I was just thinking about something the last couple of days. You know, we're only getting married once, so why just have a wedding when we could turn it into an event?
Oh, you mean like having the photo of our wedding on the cover of Blushing Bride magazine?
How did you know about that?
Photo editor called me at the station. Imagine my surprise.
Yeah, but Jack, wow. On the cover of Blushing Bride, that is great. That is such a coup, right, Mike?
Yeah. I mean, I always wanted my face on the cover of Wheaties box, you know? I mean, I'm kind of envious of you.
I think I'll handle it from here.
But we haven't even
Really? Thank you, Molly.
We're gonna go see Isaac at the bar.
Good idea. I really thought that Wheaties boxing was gonna turn the tide. I didn't know.
So, I really need to know where we stand on this, Jack. So from a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate the idea?
I can't say.
Now, that's encouraging. Why not?
Well, first I have to know if it came from you, or did Craig talk you into it?
Carly, do you have a minute, please? You're in a business chat.
Come on, Carly, you want to talk to him now?
Yeah, you know, just 2 minutes, that's all.
Yeah, so, listen. So I did my part of the deal.
Are you kidding me? Rosanna agreed to back off?
Well, I said I would speak to her, but now you have to stick to your end.
No,
Get
you-
Jack back on the cover of Blushing Bride.
You're leaving something out here. Did she agree or didn't she?
Rosanna's extremely
Would you
difficult
just
to reach.
answer
Well-
the question?
Well, I did my best, but I couldn't convince her not to tell Mike Kasnov about Molly.
You told me that you could handle her. This is a disaster.
Yeah, well, it gets worse. She plans on telling him here tonight.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Listen, there's no reason to panic. I will handle it.
Okay, Montgomery, time's up. Your latest crisis is just gonna have to wait.
Right, that's what we're hoping for, Jack.
Right, what the hell do you mean by that?
Beats me.
Oh, Mike. Molly, what a coincidence. Who knew I would have run into you?
Excuse us, will you? Hello.
Excuse me. Could you let me go?
Yes.
You were not going to stop me from doing this.
I realized that. And I was wrong. I apologize, all right?
What are you talking about?
If you are determined to sandbag Mike Kasnov and Molly, I will help you.
Oh, what did you have in mind?
Well, just don't do it here.
Well, I wasn't going to do it here. I was going to wait until Jack and Carly's wedding. But you got me so furious, I just decided to push it up.
Well, just don't waste the opportunity. You do it here, Mike Kasnov will probably forgive Molly and stay in the relationship. Wait for a more public opportunity, then he can't afford to be so generous.
Because?
He'll hate the fact that everybody's into his business. If he's afraid that everybody believes he knows about the donation and let Molly get him a job, his manhood will be threatened. He'll have no choice but to excise her from his life.
I like the sound of this. you want to work on the details?
Look, everything has been arranged. Rest assured that your disclosure will detonate with maximum impact.
Well, what do you want in exchange? You always want something.
Just one promise.
Would ever come true, and that was okay. It was my fantasy, and I could have it whenever I looked up at the sky. And now, all of these years later, Craig comes to me, and he tells me that he can make my fantasy famous. Not only do I get my dream wedding, but I get to share it with the world. And all right, I guess I'm crazy, right? I couldn't say no.
I understand.
You do?
The only thing that gets me is, how could Craig know you wanted that and I didn't?
Craig spends an awful lot of time analyzing me. But you love me, and that's much more important.
And I'm never gonna stop. So get used to it.
Molly. You don't want to be here, do you?
Not even a little bit.
Well, let's get out of here. They don't need us anymore. Let's go.
Back to the cottage?
Only if you
I
want.
do.
All right, that was easy. Come on, let's go. No offense, you guys, but we are out of here.
Oh, that's okay.
Thanks for trying to help. I appreciate it.
So is everything all worked out?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing about being engaged to a detective. Sooner or later, he figures everything out.
That's right. Okay. If Carly wants media, bring on the cameras.
She is one lucky woman.
Oh, I keep telling her that, too. Who's doing your bachelor party for you?
I haven't really even thought about it, to say the truth.
And I am your man.
No, hey, thanks for the offer. I know you're gonna be really busy.
No. You let me tell you what I have in mind. Come on.
Okay.
What is with Rosanna? Is she gonna come after Mike and me or not?
I'll just look. I think Craig's got her under control. I wouldn't worry.
You ready?
Oh, so very.
All right, let's go.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
I believe you said something about a promise.
You can wait.
No, you're not gonna get around me with kisses. What do you want me to promise?
It's a two-parter.
Part one.
Don't show Mike Kasnov that burn unit check tonight.
Well, they're gone. Part two?
Nor tomorrow, nor any other day up to and including Carly's wedding day.
I'm not gonna promise that.
Why not?
Why should I?
Craig told me it was your idea to have Blushing Bride at our wedding. I should have known he was lying. His lips were moving.
But when did you speak to him?
After the photo editor call. I figure any idea I hated that much had to come from him.
Come on, Jack. Is it really going to be that bad?
When it's all over, I'll be married to you. And if I gotta strike a few poses to get there, hey, so be it.
You know, I wish that you were not on call tonight, Jack. I have a couple of ideas, you know, things we can do with that champagne.
Yes, well, I can always call Fredericks and trade shifts.
No. I wouldn't want you to do that. I wouldn't want you to mess with your schedule.
Hey, a man has to learn how to be flexible.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Thank you, Isaac.
If you're hoping I'll forget about this, you're wrong. I'm not gonna let Mike think about Molly as some angel while he casts me as Satan's daughter.
I support you completely. All I ask is that you postpone the fun until after Jack and Carly's wedding.
That's it? No other conditions?
That's it. Once the rice is thrown, feel free to do your worst.